Waking up at sunrise is always such a mission, but today we had to do it because we're staying in a tiny home on a farm that also has a jacuzzi on the rooftop. It was a vibe. I just loved it. Waking up in the morning with all of the animals. We could see them through the window. But today it's gonna be a day spent at Yosemite National Park, so let's head over there. The first stop is called Lewis Creek Trail. We just stopped really quickly. It was just a little creek, and this is outside the park. We actually made a quick stop at a visitor center, which is still open despite the government shutdown, and they gave us a map. They were so helpful because we actually had no service literally like the whole time that we were in the park. For the first stop, we went to see the sequoia trees that they have here at the park. It's this trail that's less than a mile and a half. If you're not a big hiker, I definitely recommend doing this hike. You end up by the grizzly giant, which is a huge sequoia tree they have here. Also by the California tunnel tree, which is a tree that you could go through. Super cool. And now I could say I've been through a tree. Okay, a mile and a half, you may think, okay, that's easy, but it was definitely a lot harder because we didn't take in account the elevation. Being from Florida, we don't really have this issue, so I definitely forgot about that. And then the sun was starting to set a little bit, so we stopped at some of the lookout points, and then we headed over to Tunnel View. This is a 1-mile tunnel, if I'm not mistaken, and at the very end, it has the most amazing view. As soon as we got out the tunnel, we pulled in the parking lot so quickly. We're like, we are not missing this. 10 out of 10, one of the best views. The sun was setting, so most of the mountains were pink. We actually arrived to the valley part where you're fully surrounded by mountains. Then we started heading back to our place. Tonight we're gonna be glamping. We're about 45-50 minutes from the entrance of the park, and we're staying in a camper van. I'm so excited. I'm gonna do a tour very soon, and stay tuned for the next few days.